Obviously, Morph not receiving any major changes, but, you know, they did kind of mess with attribute shift yet again. That requires... See here if they're going to be able to try and make a run for the upper division promotion. Don't believe it's out of the question for them yet. They would have to take down some pretty difficult opponents, Hellraisers included. But...
As long as it's possible. Faith is the last thing you lose.
That's true. Fan score is going to be the first thing that we might lose here for Team Empire, although I'm not sure. Limitless has got a hook stomp. They will connect. Arrow as well out from TSA. First blood for Watson.
I mean, I like the kind of hybrid-ish build of Morphling. Wait.
Yeah, I think he's going to be fine. Might even be able to turn here onto Petushara. The Timber Chain doesn't put him that far away. Spirits are connecting as well. Trying to turn with a chop and damage. No fear, got too much healing. Eventually will fall to the likes of Vanscore's Creep.
Doesn't have to rely solely on the Timber early. Smiley Knight might have to fulfill that role. Very interesting. But Smiley Knight, he actually just broke his healing ward. That was the Stampede. And he TP's thinking, they must be coming for me. Now they have a relocate. He cancels his TP. Smiley Knight thought he could be efficient. Instead, the efficiency ended up killing the Smiley Knight as Empire lose their carry because he canceled.
They're setting up though. They're setting up on the relocate. Morphling's coming, Petushara's coming. They're all coming to try and cancel.
Oh no, it's both. That's a huge mistake here by Watson. Made by No Fear. Should have broken the tether there.
Yeah, he will bring the Gyron over the mid lane where they're trying to get the Tier 1 tower, maybe force a kill onto the press kit as well, as they do not snap the tether. Arrow's going to connect. They're going to close the gap now. Dendi right in the face of Morphling. Hooks down to press kit. Stampede utilized there as well to close the gap. Big mech kill puts not Watson and No Fear up to full HP, but Smiley Knight with level 4 spin, trying to get this kill into Watson. No Fear though with too much healing, channeling the relocate, getting them out just in the nick of time, as TSA has been left behind. Dendi and Limitless though will be able to clean up Seiyu, and this time they're not going to be able to set up here on the relocating Wisp. That's the sentry wards that they have placed down, and it looks like they're going to make a play for Tier 2 tower.
Yeah, just take a Tier 2, take over the entire jungle. I mean, that's the better jungle anyway. You can fight the Timber Song free. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Force the Timber Song to do these plays. They're still the right play at Petushara, because the Space Maid is a necessity. I mean, maybe if they want to fight, definitely that wasn't the right play, right? If they want to fight, Petushara should be alive. I thought they were just going to let this fall. Apparently not. Oh, stop. Catch him too. Can they kill the most time? Yes, they do! Omni/use, but it's going to be dividing among 4. Not that much damage for Smiley Knight just yet. So Yu has the Finger of Death, but nothing is low enough for him to actually blow it up. Draws all the aggro in the beginning of the fight. If you don't deal with Gyro early, you're screwed, but if you also go for it first, you're screwed. Centaur doesn't have help stop Finger of Death used. Oh my god, Dendi just blew up! The flying up has used, but it doesn't deal enough damage. Vanscore will die instead. And the call is used by by Watson. No, we're trying to heal him as much as he can. They finally killed No Fear, but in exchange, it might be to press Kid's life. Can they blink to him? They do have the ability to do so. Rocket Barrage is trying to cancel this poor Centaur, and they actually start to murder him as they use the Whirling Death to finish him off. The Morphling has been stuck thanks to the arrow, but they have enough damage. Dendi will come in to lay the final damage to kill the Morphling as they try to assassinate here the Timber Saw. On top of that, Rocket Barrage with it, but Petushara just a bit too tanky. Watson realizing he has to retreat. That's a magic one for mana. Seiyu wants to go for the kill on the TA. Doesn't seem as likely. The Blink Dagger's available in 2 seconds. You could still catch Watson. There we go. Watson divides himself from Dendi. That should give at least Dendi enough space to retreat as Watson. He's just trying to get away. The Timber Chain misses. The whole missile will help him out as well as Dendi lays down the traps. Watson.
They at least get a couple of kills off the tail end of that fight, but I think had Bait played that a little bit more patiently, they wouldn't even have given those up. And there's a buyback from Seiyu. They're going to go aggressively. 2-man stomp up the way. They get the through Vanscore instantly. Now he's dead. Petushara seems to be the main target. If they're communicating over to him, use the Stampede to close the gap. Greater Spike yet again. Stuns up Dendi here. Petushara being slapped by the Wisp Spirits. Again, another blink forward from Centaur. Would have probably caught Petushara with a stomp. Just didn't see him in the trees. As Bait will make an aggressive smoke play here. The trap silencing up Petushara. Nonetheless, not wanting to make the jump. Instead, they're going to go into the triangle where they see Seiyu, but he gets the blink out in time. The trap only connecting onto Petushara there. Smiley Knight forced to leave the Ancients as that he was farming his Vanscore, blocking the arrow with the Wild Wing Ripper. In exchange, he's going to be ripped apart by the Rocket Barrage. Petushara got a little bit too close there. They're going to hit him now with the debuff up. The Spirit Vector. Call down. He's going to be 3 heroes. But there's now a 2-man Earth Spike on from the Lion. Isn't enough damage. no, it's not Smiley Knight. With the Omni Slash level 3 is not enough. Dodgers loving the auto attack from Dendi, but the second one is more than enough damage along with Watson. They did at least get the wisp, but only Petushara is going to be alive after Seiyu flies back. He's going to have to blink in, gets a nice 2-man impale. A Hex onto Dendi will not save the life of Petushara, however. That's another buyback here along with Smiley Knight. Will slow Dendi to a crawl, but he's got plenty of stacks of refraction ready to go. Dendi looking to turn Blink Dagger in 3 seconds along with the Scythe of Vice. Might look to go for it. Lands the Scythe here. Does not get the opportunity to close the gap though. Limitless as well, just barely missing, but it looks like the flat cannon damage is not going to be enough either. Juggernaut just barely staying alive, retreating into his fountain.
Got for that Crimson Guard. If Dendi had realized sooner rather, that Smiley Knight was committing a suicidal play, like Dendi has too much respect there for Smiley Knight because he almost got it. Now they turn into a thing. There's the reinitiation with the live gun to the workout delivered regardless. 5 by Smiley Knight. Ben scoring so you join hands and go to the other side as Petushara. Well, there's we go. He's not even going to fight. GG is called. Empire will lose game number 3, and we're going to get their second defeat and Bait's second win, meaning both teams are now tied together with Krusty Esley as well. Put themselves very much in the mid-table.
Yeah, huge win for Bait today. They really, really needed this.